Well, I think the last review finally broke the swear censor. Now I can finally swear to my heart's content, because fuck the censors! Wait, am I fucking censored again? Why?
Because of today's review.
And what is it that I'm reviewing?
Rick and Morty.
Which is... Wait, you're telling me you have no idea what Rick and Morty is? Should I? Google, please tell Scott what Rick and Morty is.
After having been missing for nearly 20 years, Rick Sanchez suddenly arrives at daughter Beth's doorstep to move in with her and her family. Although Beth welcomes Rick into her home, her husband, Jerry, isn't as happy about the family reunion. Jerry is concerned about Rick, a sociopathic scientist, using the garage as his personal laboratory. In the lab, Rick works on a number of sci-fi gadgets, some of which could be considered dangerous. But that's not all Rick does that concerns Jerry. He also goes on adventures across the universe that often involve his grandchildren, Morty and Summer.
So, are we gonna have to binge watch this one, or... BINGE WATCH! So, what'd you think?
That butter-passing robot's life. So tragic.
Google, you're literally the compendium of all human knowledge. You're essentially like the greatest library in the universe, where all information is available at the touch of a button. People need you. Rick and Morty really got you, eh? Well, let me put it this way. Wubba lubba dub dub! Did you forget that means I am in great pain, please help me in bird person's language? Let's get on with that review, eh? Normally at this point in the show is where I give a brief review of the series or thing that I'm reviewing. However, Google already did a pretty good explanation of the show synopsis. So I'll just put it into the basics. It's about genius and nihilist Rick Sanchez traveling across the universe, multiverse and omniverse with his nervously dispositioned grandson Morty, sometimes joined by his granddaughter Summer, and other times joined by his daughter Beth and his incompetent son-in-law Jerry. It's a science fiction show, but not in the usual science fiction Back to the Future Star Wars-y type of science fiction. Essentially, forget everything you know and start to be taken back to school as you see the universe as nothing more than a ping pong ball for Rick and Morty to bounce around in and cause all types of havoc, mayhem and destruction. Now, when it comes to science fiction programs like this, there's usually a bunch of rules like don't interact with your past self and all that bollocks. In Rick and Morty, there are only 3. 1. Rick and Morty can't die. 2. Jerry is stuck living with this. 3. Rick and Morty villains never return. Alright, you know what? Fuck it! There are only 2 rules. 1. Forget everything you know and everything you think you know. And 2. There are no rules. But surprisingly, despite all the nepotism and nihilism and fucking really dark themes that go on in the show sometimes, it does have some heart. Whether it be Rick waving around a literal human heart willy-nilly, or him going to sacrifice himself for the sake of Morty. Now it should come as no surprise that this TV show is actually on Adult Swim, a part of Cartoon Network which we unfortunately haven't been able to get over on this side of the pond, but whatever. And Adult Swim has always been known to have good shows like Robot Chicken, Mike Tyson's Mysteries, The Venture Brothers, Harvey Birdman Attorney at Law, Aqua Teen Hunger Force, and so on and so forth. All around, it's a funny show that doesn't skip on the darkness of Rick and the funny side that comes with being a megalomaniac and the smartest guy in the universe that can literally do whatever the fuck he wants because, as I previously said, forget everything you know and everything you think you know, and there are no rules. I love this show. Fucking hell yes, I love this show. I'm in the middle of watching season 3 for fuck's sake. I rate it 5 out of 5 and you go watch it. You go watch it right fucking now. Start from season 1, go up to season 3. It's that fucking good, watch it. Do it! So, now that the review's over, is there something else we should binge watch? Binge watch!
Well, we do still have Netflix.
Aye, that we do. That we do. We have to watch Daredevil. Seen it, loved it, good ending.
Jessica Jones?
Seen it, loved the fuck out of it, great ending. Luke Cage? Seen it, liked it, okay ending.
Iron Fist?
Oh, come on. If I wanted to watch white people do poor martial arts, I'd go on YouTube. The Inhumans? That's not funny. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.